Giant Stadium, home of both the Giants and the New York Jets, will be our host for what should be a great game between Arizona and New York. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, who are getting set for the kickoff.
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. Arrington has it at the 5. We're just about ready for the opening kickoff. Let's take it down to the field. And now their offense will take the field for the first time in the game. They'll set up shop at the 28-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Back to pass. He's there for the catch. He's dropped about the 27-yard line. Short gain on that completion. That'll bring up second down. James gets the carry. Brought down behind the line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
And they use motion. He drops back to pass. Looks right. Throws. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Gets the punt away. Washington fields it at the 37. And he's decleated at the 47-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
On the ground with a tailback. He fights forward to about the 49. They get 2 yards.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Fullback straight ahead. He's brought down at the 45. A good 6 yards there by the fullback. They come out in a nickel. Pennington sends a man in motion. They'll throw for the first. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 34-yard line. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. First down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
And they get him at the 24-yard line. That was a strong run to pick up the first.
Boy, anytime this back gets a chance to see things develop in front of him and get a little momentum going, he is so effective. That time the lane was there, he shot right through there and picked up a big first down.
Inside give. He's hit hard on the play. Jones gets about 4 yards on the play. Expect the defense to turn it up a notch here in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground again. Tackled at the 20. Pickup of less than a yard, and so it'll be third down. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. The Jets line up with 2 tight ends. New York sends a man in motion. Fakes the run. Makes the catch. Touchdown. How did he get open for such a big gain?
Well, it just goes to show that you don't have to be the fastest guy on the football field to get open. That time, some physical play, getting off the line of scrimmage, a good quick cut, and he gets it in for the touchdown.
Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. from the 7. Brought down at the 30. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. He drops back, throws it short, and it's completed. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
He drops back to pass, scans the field, and he's out at the 41-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
On the ground with a tailback. The defender gets him to the ground. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Feeds it to the back. He lost yardage on the play. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Leinert sends a guy in motion to the right. He drops back to pass. He throws on the run. And they get him at the 49-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Back to throw. Dumps it out left. Catch is made. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
The Cardinals come out with the offset eye. Leinert has completed every pass on this drive. Leaping catch. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Sets up the play action. In and out of his hand. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
He throws left with the catch. And he's knocked out at the 24-yard line. A pickup of about 7.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Let's go left. Left. There's your lane. Over right.
Dumps it out right. Brought down at the 12. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
There's a play fake. And he's dragged down for the sack. The blitz caused some big problems for them that time.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play for the offense. I think they were anticipating a blitz to one side. They got it from the other side, and the quarterback ends up getting sacked on the play.
Leinert drops to throw. Makes the short throw. Tackle at the 12. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Drops back to pass. Throws on the run. He's dropped around the 3-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. The snap, set down, the kick is up. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Gets a good kick here. Big hit there to bring him down. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They'll come out in the eye. Pennington calls for motion left. They go with the toss. And he will lose yardage on the play. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Nice play fake. Is there for the catch. He was lucky the receiver came down with that ball.
And the defense has to be sick. They were right there. They had him completely covered, and this guy with those great hands just went up and made another play.
He looks to throw on first down. No completion. Coles was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They line up at the 31. Offset I formation in the backfield. Jones gets the carry. Brought down at the 34-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Pennington lines up in the shotgun.
Get your hands up, let's stop it.
Throws it out. Roll, bats it away. Outreach was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 34. Graham awaits the snap. Graham punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. And they get him at the 34. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. One-man backfield. There's a play fake. Short pass to his left. Knocked out of bounds around the 33-yard line. Loss of a yard on the play.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Not much time to throw. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Goes out of bounds at midfield. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Hands it to the back. Brought down at the 46-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. Arizona comes out with 2 tight ends. Leinart is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Defender gets his hand on it. Bolden wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on the 46-yard line. Arizona goes with the ace set here.
Watch the ball.
Fakes the run. Brings it in. Tackled at the 37. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Tosses left. And they get him at the 31. The running back picks up 6 on that play. So 2nd down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Setting up play action. The rush gets there, and he goes down. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
Brought down around the 19-yard line. He's hitting his marks today, and that last pass gives him 100 yards through the air.
When I spoke to him before the game, he said he had a bit of a virus during the week. Fortunately for his team, it doesn't look like it. Maybe the rest of them need to catch a little case of the flu.
Here's the give. Tackled at the 18-yard line. Not much there, maybe a yard.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
James, the ball carrier. Hit and dropped behind the line. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
He drops back to pass. The pocket is collapsing. It's picked. And he should have just thrown that one away.
And throwing the football is really about what you do with your feet. The great ones can throw off balance and out of position, but so many guys, if they don't get their feet set, they make throws just like that, and it costs their team.
Gives it up the gut. He's dropped right around the 20-yard line. They picked up a yard.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
The Jets come out in a shotgun set. He drops back to pass. Short pass. This pass is incomplete. Smith was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. New York goes with the ace set here. Looks to pass. The pass is away. And they get him around the 33-yard line. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
They motion to the right. They'll throw on 1st down. And they get to him. He's not looking real happy after taking a shot like that.
And I can't say I blame him. You know that one had to hurt. And that's one you go back in the huddle and you see these big offensive linemen looking a little sheepish and going, I'm sorry, man, sorry.
Drops back. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 35. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Scatter. Hey, regular. Close right, Lucy. Left.
He's looking to throw. He rolls out to the right. Hit hard at the 36-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 7-3. 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. Graham will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Fielded at the 19. Brought down at the 24-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive.
Let's go right.
James alone in the backfield.
Watch the back, whoever got the back. All that blitz. Gun.
He drops back to pass. He throws it. Completed. What a hit.
Larry Fitzgerald just brings so much to the table. His size, quickness, playmaking ability to get off the jam at the line of scrimmage. A talented receiver who is really dying to play in some big football games. This is a guy that likes the spotlight and wants to put on a show.
He's running out of time. Tipped pass and picked off. And that was the second time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
First and 10. The Jets line up in an I formation.
Let's roll. Regular. Green 88. And play 3, man. Friday.
Jones on the run. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Jones takes the give. Cuts back, and he's dropped. A couple of yards there. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 8 now. Ball on the 50. They'll work from the shotgun.
Blue 45.
Pennington calls for motion right.
Come on, guys. Overwatch, red man.
Looking to throw. Goes through his read. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Gets the punt away. And they'll down it at the 8. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. They'll set up shop at the 8. First and 10. Leinart lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. There's a play fake. Looks down the field. Brings this one in. He's dropped at the 35. A great play by the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Tom, but I've always felt that wide receivers were probably the most underpaid guys in the league.
Leinart gives it up the middle. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. The Cardinals line up in an I formation. James on the run. Tackled at the 41-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
He drops back. Passes to his left. He's dropped for a loss. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Johnson is waiting for the snap. Gets the punt away. And they make the fair catch. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. They'll go to work at the 23. Jones lines up as the deep back, I formation. Back to throw. Throws while on the run. He's dropped at the 37. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Jones picks up 5 yards with the carry. 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 42. The Jets line up with an offset I backfield.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Right. Here we go! 3-7-4. Hey, watch this, man.
Pennington hands off. And they get him around the 45-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. 3rd down, a couple of yards for the first. Ball on the 45. Pennington lines up under center. 3 wide receivers this time.
Let's get off. Turn over, B.
Looks to pass. Strong throw. Out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 33. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Passes it out. He goes up high for the catch. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Hands it off. Brought down around the 48-yard line. And he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. James alone in the backfield. James takes it up the middle. They tackle him for a loss. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Tackled around the 39-yard line. Completed for a 10-yard gain. 4th down. The Cardinals ready to punt this one away. Washington is back awaiting the punt. Punts it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go left.
They line up in an I.
Close left. Tiger. Scatter. Goes right. Get it back.
Pennington hands off. He's hammered in the backfield. Nowhere to go that time, as the defensive front got very good penetration.
And that's really the key to stopping the counterplay. Because with all those offensive linemen and the slow motion in the backfield, if you can get penetration, you can really disrupt the counter.
3-yard gain by the running back.
Gain of 3.
Arizona is protecting against the pass. They're in the dime. Back to pass. Throws it. In and out of his hand. He got rocked on that one, and the ball popped right out of there.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
Graham to punt. Graham punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll go to work at the 47-yard line. First down, 10 to go. They'll throw on first down. He throws right, makes the reception, and they get him at the 40. The completion nets them a gain of 7.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
The halfback with the carry. What a shot! Just a yard there.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
He's under a heavy rush, and he catches it. Another positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped right around the 20-yard line. James gets 3 yards on the play.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
He throws on the run. They bring him down, and it's first and goal.
Larry Fitzgerald is really just so smooth, an excellent route runner, a great competitor for the football, doesn't mind playing in traffic, quick in and out of his breaks. There isn't a general manager in the NFL that wouldn't love to have this guy on their team.
Into traffic, and it's picked off. And the defense has to be celebrating after that one.
You know, the really top-notch quarterbacks in this league do not turn it over when they get the ball down and the other team's into the field. You have an opportunity at the very least to come away with a field goal. You have to take advantage.
Jones on the handoff. Brought down right around the 2-yard line. Jones gains around 3 yards on the run. They line up at the 3. They line up in the jumbo set. Again with the run. And he makes it out to about the 5-yard line. Jones picks up 2 yards with the carry. Big set this time with 2 tight ends. And they motion a guy to the right. Short throw to the left. He's brought down right around the 6-yard line. The defense was right there to bring him down just about as soon as he made the catch on that one.
Clever play that time defensively. It looked like he was going to be open quickly for the catch and the first down. They closed in, made the tackle, and that brings up 4th down.
He gets it away. He's tackled at the 33. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest. They were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Here's the halfback. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Scans the field. Pass is complete, and they get him at the 22. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They lose a couple there. That'll bring up second down. The Cardinals line up with an offset eye backfield. Drops back. Throws it out. Pass completed. Tackled at the 18-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
He lost it. Defense has it. The receiver should have held on to that.
Wide receivers are pretty good at catching the football. They're not always good at running with the football. It takes a lot of strength to hold on to that ball, and he gave it up.
Little handoff. He's tackled at the 23. Gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Jones is the single setback.
Quick gains, 44 screw.
Again with the carry. He fumbled it, and they're able to get back the fumble. And that mishap almost cost them the ball.
Halfback has to be breathing a big sigh of relief on that one. Nothing more embarrassing for a running back than a fumble lost.
Setting up play action. Off his back foot. They picked it off. And they get him at the 12. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
They line up at the 12. James lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Drops back on first down. Throws on the run. They'll score. Touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
And this attempt will give them a 3-point advantage. And the point after is good. Arizona has a 3-point lead. Kicks it off. Washington from the 1. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Offset I formation in the backfield. They go with the run. He's dropped at about the 29-yard line. Jones gets about a yard on the play.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Jones on the give. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. A 2-yard run by the halfback. They line up at the 31. Pennington is in the gun. 4 receivers split out. He drops back. Surveys the field. Gets the throw off. And the pass is knocked away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Graham awaits the snap. Gets the punt away. Tackled at the 41-yard line. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. The Cardinals come out with a bunch formation on the right side. He drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. There for the reception. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
Drops back to pass. He goes for it all. Tipped pass. Fitzgerald was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 42. New York brings in the nickel here. He's looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Drops the sure pick, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
You've just won a free 42-inch HD TV.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 35-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Hands it off. He lost yardage on the play. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Back to throw. On the run, he throws it. And they get him at about the 47-yard line. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time. Pennington sends a man in motion. Pennington drops back to pass. He throws it. Comes down with it. He's dropped at about the 37-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Dumps it out right. He's pushed out at the 35. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver, and Just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Bats it away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Play fake with the hard throw out to his right. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 14-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Throws out left. Tackled right around the 36-yard line. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
Come to halftime here. The score is 10-7. Rackers is just about ready to kick this one away. And here's the kick. Still moving. He's hammered at the 25. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Single set backfield. Jones on the give. He fights forward to about the 26. He might have gotten a yard at best.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
On play action. They don't hook up. Coles was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on their own 26. Arizona lines up with 5 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
He punts it. Brought down at the 43-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Ho takes off in motion. Hands it off. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. James comes away with 5 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 48. They line up in an I. Little handoff. He's tackled at the 48-yard line, and he picks up about 4, and that makes it 3rd down. Offense comes out needing just a yard for the first. Ball on the... He's under a heavy rush, and they get him around the 39-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
He's dropped at about the 31. Pickup of about 7. That brings up second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Offset I formation in the backfield. They hand it off. Tackled at the 28-yard line. They better find a way to slow him down or he's going to end up breaking one big.
I think that's a really good point. How many times have we seen a back chipping away, and then all of a sudden breaking the big one?
Gives it off. Brought down at the 23. James picks up 5 yards with the carry.
Gain of 5.
They line up at the 23. New York brings in the nickel here. Leinart sends a man in motion. He's looking to throw. Passes on the move. He's brought down at about the 17-yard line. Fitzgerald will pick up a first down on the play with the 6-yard reception.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time, and this offense keeps this drive alive. 3 first downs now on this one.
James gets the carry. He's dropped around the 16-yard line. James gains about 2 yards on the run. The Cardinals line up with an offset I backfield. Hope moves in motion. Play fake with the pass. He catches another. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
End zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. That's 2 touchdowns for the wide receiver.
I even enjoy watching these two guys in pregame warm-up. They didn't let a single ball, just warming up, hit the ground today. And I know that may sound trivial, but you could just tell from the beginning of the day they were on.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. Fielded at the 4. Still going. Drilled at the 33. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. The offense will start at the 33-yard line. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Man in motion. The defense has him surrounded, and it's caught. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Play action. Throws it short. There for the catch. He's dropped in the open field. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
They give it to the tailback. What a hit at the 48. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Pennington will look to pass. Dumps it out left. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing A well-schooled offense now going to work.
Come on, B. Hit him in the mouth. Watch draw.
He drops back. He passes short. It's completed. Knocked out at the 32-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. It goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's go.
Gets the pass away. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Wide. Trent, you all right? Blue 45. Inside. Solid, close left. Watch it, D.
Again with the run. Brought down about the 27-yard line. So the back will come away with a first down on the play.
4-yard gain for a first down there. It's nice when you don't always have to throw the ball in that situation.
Hey, regular. Tennessee. Turn over, D.
It's a fumble. Richardson recovers the loose ball. He really needs to do a better job protecting the ball. If he doesn't, the backup might see a few carries.
And this is a talented guy, it really is, but he does have a little reputation for putting the ball on the ground.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Yo. You go. No, stay there. No, you good.
He'll get it again. Tackled around the 28-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. The defense is playing the pass on this play. He's looking to throw. Rockets it. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 19-yard line. Good gain through the air, but they're still short of the first down.
Yeah, and if the receiver would have reached the ball out a little bit more, he probably would have been able to pick up the first down there. On a good gainer like that, you just can't allow yourself not to know where those chains are. Could have made that play.
And it's good. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. He kicks it off. Arrington from the 7. Drilled at the 29-yard line. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. Arizona sets up in the I. They'll give it off here. And they get him at the 31. That's a 2-yard gain.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Go. Let's get off this field, man.
On the ground, up the middle. Tackle around the 34-yard line. A pickup of about 3. That'll bring up third down. Arizona lines up in the offset I this time. He fakes it. Throws it. It's tipped away. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Gets it away cleanly. Washington takes it at the 28. Brought down at about the 41. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. New York is going with the offset I backfield.
Close right. Go, baby. Come on. Green 88. Come on. Green 88. Zebra.
They'll throw on first down. Looks for a man open. And he caught it. And they get him at the 49-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Jones gets it on the inside. He's dropped at about the 45-yard line, and that run gets him the first down. Nice job.
5 yards and a first down. I really like what this offense is starting to do now.
They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. 3 yards there. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 7 coming up here. New York goes with the ace set here. Here's the give. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. Single set backfield. He didn't get back to the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Here's the throw. He steps out about the 27-yard line. He was looking to the right the whole time, finding his man for a pretty good gain.
So many times in offenses now, we see them reading only one half of the field. That time he stayed off to his right side, went through the progressions, and found the open guy.
Leinart will hand it off. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. He got what he could, and it wasn't much.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Leinart drops it. Harris scoops it. The defense came up with the ball on that one.
And there is no worse feeling in the world than to cough one up and watch a defense jump on top of it.
Blue 45! Blue 45! This guy right here. Zebra, zebra!
Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. He's there for the catch. He got depleted. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Only one man back. Pennington hands it off straight ahead. And they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Pennington with the give. And they get him around the 14-yard line. And he picks up about 4, and so it'll be third down. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. Dansby gets the interception. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. The kick is up, and good. Kicks it off. He'll take it from the 2. He breaks the tackle. Hit and dropped at the 27-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Jones lines up as the deep back, I formation. Pennington will look to throw. Throws a bullet. Makes the grab. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Makes the catch. Brought down at the 40. They didn't get much on the play, but more than enough to convert.
And a lot of times, defenses will simply give you a pass like that, trying to defend against the deeper ball. They're going to allow you those short ones.
Pennington looking to throw on first down. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Jones on the handoff. He's brought down at about the 39-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Back to throw. Goes through his read. Hood has the interception. Inside the 30. Tackled at the 20. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Leinart will hand it off. Brought down at the 16. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. Leinart is lined up under center. He has 2 backs behind him. Gives it off. He's dropped at the 14 and a pickup of about 2, and that makes it third down. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. They'll go with the run once again. And they get him at the 9. The back got some open field and was able to get a nice run.
You could just tell he was not going to the ground until he got past that first down marker. I really like the determination in this guy in picking up first downs.
Go. Who's left? Quick games, 44 screw. No.
So, at the end of 3, the score is 24-10. Arizona trying to go up by 3 scores.
Hey, pick 6 right here, pick 6. Gun.
There's a play fake. Surveys the field. And it's completed. Tackled at the 5-yard line. They gained 5 on the play.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
4 yards will get them in for the score.
You get ready to play some D, baby.
Lining up with 3 wide.
No, you're good. Get 18. Here we go. Base.
Drops back. He'll try the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. There's another scoring strike through the air. That's his third TD pass of the game.
One of the things I like watching about this quarterback is you can tell that he studies. You can tell that when the defense gives him certain options on certain plays, he knows how to exploit them. We've seen that today.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. He's hammered at the 25. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. New York sets up in the I. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down at the 27. Jones comes away with 2 yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Back to throw. Scans the field. Loads up and throws it deep to the middle. And the ball appeared to sail on him that time, and he completely overshot his target.
And when you're trying to go after one of those deep throws, you really want to give your receiver a chance. We've seen guys in the league so adept at making plays on the ball, but you can't make it when it's that far overthrown.
Drops back to pass. Throws it short. He's dropped at the 33. That completion was almost enough for the first.
Yeah, but he just couldn't get it past the marker. Pretty good looking play that time. Able to get it close to the first down, which brings up a good 4th down decision. I think they'll go for it here.
Watch the switch.
Nice play fake. Passes to his left. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Not much, but it'll get them the first down.
Sometimes not much is plenty when you're talking about 4th down. That's essentially a turnover if you don't convert there.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
And it looked like they jumped early.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either 1 finger or 2 fingers and look down when they get confused.
Come on, come on, come on. Whoa. 48. Hey, don't do that ball.
Pennington looking to throw on 1st down. Throws it short. And he's out around the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Pennington lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
Scatter. Hey, regular.
Drops back. Throws while on the run. Catch is made. Steps out at the 48-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Blue 45.
The Jets put a man in motion to the left. Looking to throw. Throws left. And it's knocked down. Jones was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. This is the 8th play of this drive.
Come on, go. Come on. Green 88. Green 88. Hey, right. Jam free.
Back to pass. He throws left with the catch. Brought down right around the 40-yard line. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high. But when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Other side.
Pennington hands it off. And he's drilled at the 36-yard line. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 36-yard line. New York is going with the offset I backfield.
Watch the back, whoever got the back. 28. Yes, 21. Hunt. Friday. Over top, 2 straight.
Looking to throw. Defense closing in. He makes another reception on the drive. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Drops back to pass. Is there for the catch. Tackled at the 20-yard line. 6 yards that time on the pass play. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 20-yard line. Out of the I formation. Jones on the run. He's tackled at the 19. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that try.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Looking to throw. Here's the pass. It's intercepted. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
He needs to make a decision. He's dropped right around the 20-yard line. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense, the open man, and picked up a few yards.
Looks to pass. Throws middle. Brings it in. He's brought down at the 40. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
They'll go from the I formation. Looking to throw. He throws on the run. Brought down at the 46-yard line. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
Feeds it to the back. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. Gain of 3, and that will bring up 2nd down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. And they'll run him again. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. 3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Arizona is going with the offset I backfield.
Let's go.
Brought down at the 30, and that was a nice pickup to get the first.
You know, as a former wide receiver, I never liked running the football ever. I thought it should be banned from the game, but when you can run it like that, boy, it's sure easy to make those calls.
Leinart sends a man in motion. On play action. Completed. And they get him at the 12. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Let's get off.
Another run. He's dropped at the 6. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. New York brings in the nickel here.
Let's Detroit. Let's Detroit. Watch this, man.
Leinart has completed every pass on this drive. Fails to connect with the pass. Bolden was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. 6 yards away from pay dirt here. They line up in the shotgun.
Bring that team! Bring that team! Mike and Blizzard. Right!
Looks to pass. Short throw to the right. Dives! Touchdown! That touchdown pass will be his 4th of the game. And here's the extra point. It's good. Arizona in control. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. He's hammered at the 28-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Out of the I formation.
Come on, baby! Zebra, zebra!
Man, play 3, man.
Toby 32, Toby 32, come on now.
He drops back to pass. Rolling right.
Come on, boy.
That one was way off target.
And if you had a guy that big running at you, all you would do is just turn and hide, brother. I know you.
Jones lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide.
We stopped the run first. Luke 45. Omaha, Luke 45. Omaha. Run around.
Pennington drops back. Brings this one in. Brought down at the 37.
Throws complete.
Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
They'll throw for the first. Makes the reception. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
48. 48. Watch draw.
They give it to the tailback. And they get him right around the 44-yard line. 6 yards there on the counter. They line up at the 45. Jones is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Hey, safe. Chain. Regular. Hey, inside.
Pennington drops back. Rifles it out there. He's tackled at the 35. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Same thing. Green 88. Green 88. Hey, I'm wide. Watch the run.
Play action. Batted away. That incompletion will bring up second down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35. New York comes out with an I formation.
Luke 45. Luke 45. I got him. Yo. Let's go quick games. 44 press.
Back to throw. And he catches it. He's brought down at the 27-yard line. Coles gains 7 yards with the catch. They'll line it up again on 3rd down. Pennington comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. New York sends a man in motion to the right. 3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. Goes through his read. Almost intercepted. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
48. Turbo. On the spread out.
He drops back. Short pass to his left. Drops the easy pick.
Let's play football.
They'll start at the 27-yard line.
Go.
They come out in a goal line set.
Down. Read that team. Right, read that team. Freeze it. Alert, alert, alert. Watch the switch. Hi. Come on, G. Hi.
On play action. Pass is complete. He's dropped at the 33-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Read that team. Read that team. No. Good stop. Let's go stop. Go.
Little handoff. Brought down at the 37. James gains about 4 yards on the play.
Gain of 4.
It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker.
Smash free. Keep coming. Read that team. Read that team. Stretch. We got to play.
James gets the call again. He fights forward to about the 39. They had a tough time stopping them on short yardage.
Yeah, they stacked the line of scrimmage pretty well on that one, but just not able to stop them short of the first down markers.
Go, baby, come on. Go.
James, the ball carrier. Hit and dropped behind the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Arizona comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation.
Right. Over, tough, 2 straight. Hit him in the mouth.
James gets another carry, and they get him right around the 36-yard line. So at the most, he gains a few inches. That'll bring up third down.
Come on, baby.
They line up in a one-back set.
Let's play ball. Read that team. Let's hunt then. ADO. It's coming out quick. Hey, back. Team. Right, I under. Let's go now, let's go. Screen, dog, screen. Down. Let's go left. Come on, man, let's go. Bang right. Swim. Hey, let's get that ball out. Here we go.
They'll give it off here. They will be short. The offense decided to run it there, and they got a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, and all it does is just add a few yards to the punt, which is not bad in this situation. Very seldom in this league are you going to pick up the first down in that third and very long situation. Make a conservative call, add a few yards to the punt.
Gets the punt away. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Pennington lines up in the gun. He has 2 tight ends in the formation.
Blue 45. D-line. ADO here, ADO.
Looking to throw. Dumps it out right. He's dropped at the 17. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Tackled around the 28-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Pennington will look to pass. Looking for a receiver. Pass completed. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. Wright picks up 7 yards with that catch. That'll make it second down. Makes a change.
Blue 45.
Pennington hands off. He's dropped for a loss of 3 yards, and so it'll be third down. Pennington lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation. Surveys the field. Falls incomplete. Hodgery was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in.
Congratulations to the person sitting in.
Graham is waiting for the snap.
Row 33, seat 6. You have just won a year's supply of movie rentals.
punts it. And they get him at the 33-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The Cardinals go with the I formation. He throws short. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. So instead of running out the clock, they elect to pass, and I got to say, scratching my head on that.
Well, that makes two of us because the risk of throwing an incompletion or even an interception there far outweighs the benefits of trying to throw that football.
Let's go right. We up. Come on, y'all, watch those quick up.
Here's a draw. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Wide. Trent, you all right?
What's the call?
Here we go. Toby 32, come on now. Close up, switch. What? No. Hey, pick six right here, pick six. We need that rock, let's go.
Now let's see what they got.
Hey, regular.
And I'm sure at least one of these teams is happy to see this one in. Our final score, the Cardinals 38, the Jets 10.